Hi everyone, welcome to my Facebook Live this week. My name's Mandy Witherby and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Sydney, Australia. And welcome to my 50th birthday. It's not just any birthday this year, it's the big 50. And I have been so spoiled. I've been having a wonderful time. It all started last night when my family were all surprising me with all different sorts of things and just beautiful celebration. And yes, so many things. Hi Wendy, thank you so much. It's an exciting day. Yes. Hello my lovely. Thank you so much. You'll notice I have my birthday balloons in the background. Wait, which way is it? That way. I've got my 50th tiara and I have my badge on as well. So it's party day. Well, actually, we had a family party last night, just John and the kids and I. Thank you, Athena. And yes, and so today's been a little bit quieter, but we will be having, oh, thank you, Tina. We will be having a special dinner tonight when our daughter gets home from work. Hi Chitska, thank you. Hi Jenny, thank you. I'll just call up my live on my iPad so I can see all your comments because they're scrolling really fast through on my phone and I can't see them quickly enough. So just give me 2 secs and I'll just bring that up. Okay, let's see where we are. Alrighty, now let me catch up with some of these comments. Oh, you wish you were 50 again, Jenny. Thank you, I have been having a great time, yes. Hi Megan, thank you so much. Hi Julie, thank you. Thank you Sharon. Thanks Tracy. Yes, a big day, which all started last night. I was just saying, so let me tip that down just a tad. I just don't want to cut off my crown. Oh really Julie, it's your mum's birthday today too. That's awesome. And you know, my oldest school friend, it's her dad's birthday today too. So I share my birthday with a few of my friends' parents, which is awesome. And one of our old neighbours as well, it's her daughter's birthday today and I think she becomes a teenager today. So I wished her a happy birthday this morning too. Yes, my sparkly party hat. Apparently I've been told I'm the queen today because I have a tiara. So last night my family spoilt me. My girls had worked so hard all weekend, well actually for months apparently, putting it together. But because we were originally planning to have a big party, of course, for my 50th. But then COVID happened and so of course that couldn't go ahead, and so I kind of thought, oh well, I'll just celebrate it next year because my husband will be 60 next year, so we'll have a combined, I'll have a belated and we'll celebrate the both of us together, thinking that this year's birthday would be just a bit of a, you know, another birthday, nothing special. And then my girls surprised me with some beautiful things last night. They had, so I was banished from the living area and the kitchen and everything for the last 2 days. I've been cooped up in my craft room, which isn't such a bad thing, but I wasn't allowed out there, so they were serving me food whenever I needed to be fed, which was lovely. And then last night I came downstairs. I was told to go and get changed and we all had to wear semi-formal, so you know, dress up a bit nice. So I went upstairs and got dressed, came down and had to close my eyes as I was coming down the stairs, which is a little bit treacherous, so my husband held on to me. And then came down and the whole of the downstairs living area was just covered in fairy lights hanging down from the ceiling, which looked amazing. I can't even begin to describe to you. It was all mapped out beautifully, all everything was even and just so well done. My daughter Amber had done that, and she had spent hours just planning it all and measuring everything, and oh, it looked amazing. And she had also made a beautiful backdrop, like, because for my big party I was supposed to have, which I didn't have, I wanted a rustic theme. So she'd made this beautiful rustic backdrop which looked like pallets, although it wasn't pallets, but I won't give away her secret. And it had vines intertwined through it, fresh, mind you, from our neighbour's hedge, which apparently the girls did ask permission to trim. And yeah, and so they threaded that all through the timber work, and it looked amazing. And it had gold happy birthday on it. I'll upload photos when we get them all collated, but it looked amazing. My daughter Brooke had made a beautiful 4-tiered birthday cake. Now, some of you may know, because I spoke about it in the last couple of weeks, I've changed the way I've been eating. So I've been eating really clean, healthy foods, and which threw a spanner in the works for them, because there's a lot of things I can't have, and I can't have sugar, and I can't have flour, and all those things. So they did a lot of research, and I frustrated them to no end, apparently. They did a lot of research, and my daughter Brooke made me a beautiful 4-tiered semi-naked paleo cake, which was really yummy. It had lemon coconut or lemon icing, and there are all sorts of things, almond flour and all that sort of thing in the cake. And yeah, it was just absolutely beautiful, decorated with a beautiful floral arrangement with peonies, I might add, as well as the table decorations also looked beautiful. I'm not sure which of the daughters did that, but maybe they did it together, I'm not sure. Looked beautiful, and my beautiful tea set all out. And what else? Oh, so many presents. Oh my goodness. So many other surprises. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And yeah, I was just blown away. They've made all these little sweet treats, all paleo and healthy ones that I could eat. And then they had a few of their own lollies and things that I couldn't eat, which that was fine. But yeah, so they'd gone to an awful lot of trouble, and it looked absolutely beautiful. It was like, I don't know, I can't even describe how beautiful it was. So special, and I didn't expect that at all. And I can see I'm missing a lot of your comments, so I'm going to scroll back through, and then I'll tell you a bit more about what else they surprised me with. Who have I missed here? Let me see. Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Toby. Hey, Tobes. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, yes, not a bad place to be excited. My craft room. Exactly, Wendy. Yes, definitely. All right, and so then the evening went on, so we all had something to eat. Oh, and popcorn, fresh air popped popcorn, because we usually just eat microwave popcorn that, you know, you buy in the bag and you chuck it in. Well, of course, I can't eat that now because it's got all the added preservatives and things, and I'm not eating that at the moment. So we bought some actual popping kernels, which I haven't had for years, and realized that I still had a popcorn machine in the cupboard. So it got brought out and it still was working. So that was awesome. So I had fresh popcorn. So I was excited about that. And that's something I can keep eating now. So, which I had some before, just before I came live. And that's one reason I was late. I had some popcorn kernels stuck at the back of my throat. So I had to, oh, I love eating popcorn, but you know, you get all those little bits of the kernels stuck everywhere. So anyway, and then, so we ate, and then we did presents. So I was so spoiled, because originally the only thing I'd asked for was a new keyboard for my my Mac computer, so that I can elevate the computer, but then have the keyboard, you know, at desk height, because otherwise I get a sore neck if I'm craning my neck down all the time at my laptop. So, and I'd forgotten I'd requested that. But anyway, that was the first present that I opened, and I thought, oh, awesome. But then the table was full of all these other presents, and I said to them, are they all for me? And they said, yeah. And I thought, oh, maybe they've just wrapped some empty boxes to make it look, you know, pretty. But no, there were presents in each one of those. So I got a brand new juicer, which is awesome, like a big, oh, I can't wait to get it out tonight, give it all a clean and get it working. But a big, beautiful juicer. At the moment, I'm having a lot of vegetable juices. Twice a day I have vegetable juice. And I've been using my really, really, really old juicer, which I had still at the old house. So we've been here 11 years, so it's really old. It's all discolored, it looks disgusting, but it still works. So that's what I've been using. So now I'll be able to get rid of that one and have my new Whiz Bang one, which will be so much better. And I won't need to chop my veggies all so small because it's got a big feeding chute. I got some slippers, I got some pajamas, I got, oh my goodness, I'm trying to think, what else did I get? My keyboard, my slippers, my pajamas, my juicer. Oh my goodness, I got so many things, I can't remember. I got a beautiful Pandora charm from my sister and brother-in-law, and, oh, my sister-in-law and her husband and my brother-in-law and his partner. And it's my first Pandora, so that's really exciting. I have never had a Pandora anything before, but it's a beautiful charm that I can put on a necklace. So I was actually going to put it on today, and then I decided to wear my pearl, which is our, I don't know if you can see that, I'm probably sitting too low. That's my pearl, which was our 30th wedding anniversary present from my husband last year. And very soon we'll be celebrating 31 years. Yes, I was very young when I got married. And then there was I think it was the second last box. It might have been the third last box. I opened up this box and there were, my hair's all funny from my crown. And I opened up the box and there was an envelope addressed to Amber. And I said to her, oh, this has got your name on it. And she said, no, it's for you. So I said, oh, okay. I was a bit puzzled. So I opened it up and I was so surprised. It was a beautiful card from one of my team members. So I've already today filmed a little thank you on my team page, because then there was a layer of paper and under the paper was another card. And it was another card from another team member. And so it went on, and the box was had all these layers of paper with these cards in between. Some of them were addressed to Amber, because obviously she's been intercepting my mail the last week, which unbeknownst to me, she had compiled all of those cards and put them as a gift for me, you know, with all my other gifts. And there were also a couple there from some of my special customers down in Tasmania. So I was just so thankful, and I have all of those cards to share with you today as well. I would like to show those all to you. They're all so beautiful, and I was just so thankful, and I actually felt a bit emotional thinking that everyone had gone to this trouble for me, and I just thought that that was so special, and I felt very loved. So thank you to everyone who sent me a beautiful card, and I will share those in a moment. Then the last gift was a remote control in a box, and I thought it was a TV remote control, and I was a bit puzzled, and then I twigged and I thought, oh, okay, so the girls have done something. They've done a photo presentation on the computer. But hang on, let me just go back. I think I'm missing a few comments. Am I missing a few? Oh, hi Rose. Thank you so much. Yes, one of my very special friends dropped in this morning, and we had some morning tea out on the alfresco, social distancing, so it was all safe. And she bought me this beautiful tiara, the balloons, my beautiful happy birthday badge, whoops, this side, and some beautiful gifts as well, one of which I'm going to share with you as well. So I'm just getting that ready. Hang on one sec. And oh, thank you so much, Tina Marie. Oh, I feel so unworthy of all this love, but it's beautiful. So then I pressed play and up came, so my daughter, oh, I should have grabbed it. Hang on, just wait one sec, I'll grab this. made my balloons bobble around then. So my daughter Amber made this beautiful invitation for me as the guest of honor at my 50th birthday party, which was a family party, just the kids, John and I. Because of COVID, we're still not having people in our home and things like that. So anyway, so she popped that in the letterbox during the week last week, and I saw this envelope addressed to me, didn't recognize the handwriting, and then I opened it and I'm like, what? Are we having a party? But I don't want people in the house. We can't have a party. And then she explained to me, no, it's just a family party, just us. But she wanted to do something special. Anyway, so the first screen that opened, jumping back now to my special presentation, when the screen came up, it had this border so that Amber had made, and it had happy 50th birthday, Mandy. And I'm going to watch it again this evening, because it all happened so fast, and I was kind of in a bit of the first little bit, I was a bit like, huh, what? I was thinking it was going to be a video presentation of photos of me growing up, and that's how it started. So there were photos of me growing up, well, when I was little actually, and I thought, oh, that's so cute, but I started to get a bit emotional because, and hopefully I don't again, because, you know, there's a lot of memories there. Oh gosh. Hang on, I get tissue. Anyway, then so I was watching these photos and I thought, oh, this is so sweet, and the girls have gone to so much trouble. And then there was a video from my sister. Well, I just lost it, of course. And yeah, she just sent me a beautiful message, and then of course she mentioned Mum. So that made me more teary, because of course my mum isn't here to celebrate my 50th. Those of you who know me know that my mum passed away just in February, so we're still early days. Anyway, I try and compose myself. And so the videos went on, and then my brother-in-law gave me a beautiful message, and then my nieces, and by this time I was a blubbering mess. And then there were so many messages. I had my cousins, my aunts and uncles, some of my closest friends. I lost count of how many people there were that had birthday greetings for me, but oh my goodness, I was so overwhelmed and felt so special. And thank you, Michelle. Yeah, and so it was just really, really beautiful. And so I just appreciate everyone in my life so much, and all the love that you give me. And I hope that I reiterate that really well. But you're all so special to me as well. So thank you all for being in my life. So yes, so then when that finished, then it sort of took me a moment to compose myself, and yes, and then we started, I can't remember what we did after that. I think we then cleaned up and started getting ready for bed and things, and I had a few more snacks and whatever, but it was so special. It was just amazing. I didn't expect anything like that at all. I just thought we'd have, you know, an ordinary cake and Chinese for dinner. Or I can't eat Chinese for dinner, so I don't know what I was expecting. Anyway, tonight we're having a barbecue. I'm going to have some barbecued fish, and we'll have some veggies, and the others will have steak or whatever. I'm not eating meat at the moment, just eating fish and veggies. So yeah, so that is my birthday. And then today I have had so many messages. Thank you so much to everybody for all the beautiful messages and well wishes on my 50th birthday. I really appreciate it. And I don't just say that lightly. It's very special to have so many people that care about you and take the time to actually send you a message like that. So thank you. Yes, very super special birthday, Adele. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Tina Marie. And then hi Laurie, yes it is. It's my very special 50th birthday today. So I've just been telling everybody about my family party that we had last night that my girls put together for me. It was very, very special. My husband helped a bit too. He had to help string some lights and put together the I don't know what you call it. I don't know if Amber's watching. I think the thing that had the vines on it, I can't think what you call it. Like a backdrop, but it was like a yeah, that looked like pallets, but it wasn't actually pallets, it was timber. So yeah. Thank you, Shani. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've just been telling everybody about my birthday. Thank you, Anita. Thank you so much. So there we go. So I have been wearing my tiara and my 50th badge all afternoon, and I will continue to do so till the end of the day. So thank you so much, everyone. So let me share some of these cards with you. All right, so these are some of the surprise birthday cards that I received. Yeah, well, they've been arriving apparently over the last couple of weeks, but I didn't know because somebody had been intercepting the mail and hiding them. And then I got to open them all last night. I did receive a few other cards from family members and things like that. They let those ones filter through to me, but these were the special the handmade ones that had apparently been organized by somebody as a surprise for me. So it's very special. So this beautiful one was from Julie, and she's used one of our beautiful new stamp sets. Now, my brain is just a blur today, as you can probably imagine, so I'm probably not even going to remember the names of all these stamp sets and sweets and things like that, so please forgive me. But this one, no, it's not the Forever Grid. Oh, maybe you can all help me. I might need your help today. Oh, you know what? I can cheat because I've got the catalogue here, and I can look up the sweets page, and I can get all the sweets so that I know which ones they are, and then I can tell you. Oh, that's right, flowers for every season. I should have known that. So it's a beautiful one from Julie using that sweet. And then I had this gorgeous one from Leslie using the same sweet. And I love this gingham, this black and white gingham ribbon. It's so pretty. But aren't those sunflowers just adorable? Can you all see them? I might need to come a bit closer. There we go. So gorgeous. Thank you, Leslie. And then this beautiful one was from Fiona and Glenn, her husband. And Fiona has used the In Good Taste, suite with the, and I know this one because I've been designing all weekend for my In Good Taste upcoming class. And so I've been using this stamp set all weekend. So I remember that one. And that gorgeous paper. I love that. That's probably one of my favorite papers out of the suite, out of the designer series paper actually. So yeah, thank you, Fiona. And then this amazing one from Michelle, who's in my team down in Tasmania. Now let me just, hang on a sec. I've got to get it right. Hang on a sec. Wait. Pop in there, you. Okay. Whoops. Hang on. I just got to get a hold of the right spot on this card. You'll understand what I'm talking about when I show you. Keeps wanting to pop out of there. Okay, there we go. All right, so. Oh, now I've lost the other side. Hang on, bear with me. I'll get it. Just a sec. I think I'm grabbing the wrong spot. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is, I'm going to turn it around now. This is one of those theatre cards, and this is a special card made by Michelle, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love the little ladybirds, the little ladybugs. They have retired, but they're so cute, and I actually kept my set because I loved it so much. So I won't be parting with that one in a hurry. But it's one of those theatre cards, so you pull it open like so. Whoops, hang on, I haven't got the other side. There we go. And then you have like the little 3D. Isn't that so cool? She's made that with the little ladybirds. Little ladybugs. Ladybugs? Ladybirds. I think it was called Ladybug, wasn't it? Yeah. So how cool is that? And then there's the little greeting on the back. So I just love that. Thank you so much, Michelle. That's so cool. That's my first one of those types of cards that I've ever been given, actually. So yeah, so I'm quite keen to look very closely at the pattern in that one. This beautiful card was from another one of my team members, Ruth, and her husband, Scott, using the Everything is Rosy product medley, which I loved. I still have mine, actually, even though I'm not sure if it's retired now or if it's still on the clearance rack. Oh, it has retired, but I think it was on the clearance rack. It might be gone now, I'm not sure. Haven't checked that for a bit, but really, really pretty. I love that. Thank you so much. And all those sparkly blings, look at that. And then, let's see. I'm missing all these comments. Yes, yeah. I did have a good male interception girl, Adele, and her name is Amber. Amber did keep a very good secret. It's a worry. My girls keep secrets very, very well. That is a bit of a concern. Jar of flowers. Yes, Wendy, thank you. That's the stamp set that Julie's was made with. Yes. Oh, I'll have to teach you that one, Monday. Oh, the Michelle's one. That one, Jenny. Yes, I'll have to learn how to do it so that I can teach you all how to do it. It might be a really long live though. I think they might be a little bit fiddly. I'm not sure. Well, I'll find out and I'll let you know. So my next one, this beautiful card was from Athena. How gorgeous is this one? And this one is using the Peony, wait, what's it called? Let me think. Peony Garden Suite with those beautiful flowers. And in the decorations that my girls did on the table and on my cake, they were artificial, not real, peonies. Peony flowers, because when I first saw them I said, oh, are they peonies? And Amber said, yeah, they are. And I said, oh, how funny is that? Because that's one of the sweets now, although Amber knows that, but yeah, they were just the right color and the right shape for what they were looking for. And I thought, perfect. So I'm going to use those as the floral arrangements that they had as some inspiration for some future cards. Not today though. Got a lot of other things on my mind today, so I will make something today, but it won't probably be anything too elaborate today. But yeah, isn't that just gorgeous? Thank you, Athena. Okay, this next one is from Jen, and Jen has used the Ornate Garden Suite, and I remember this one because this one's been around for a little while now, and I showed my team how to make these awesome fancy fold cards. And so when I received this, I was so happy because I thought, oh, Jen's used that fancy fold that I taught them to make a card for me. So it opens like this. And then you can also decorate the other side if you wish to. But I love, whoops, let's go that way. I love that designer series paper. Isn't that just gorgeous? And so you've kind of got like, it's like a double flap fold. So you've got the first flap and then the second flap, or you can open it right out. So yeah, so thank you, Jen. That was just so beautiful. I love to see that my team and my customers use product that I've shown them and techniques that I've shown them. It really excites me. It's like, yes, that's awesome. I'm so glad that they're using the things that I've shown them. And then this beautiful card, this was from my team member Tracy, and this is so beautiful. Look at this. So it came like that, and then you open it up. It's a Z fold card. Another one which I haven't done before. I have never ever done a Z fold a Z fold card before. So I'm going to have to learn how to do these. And she's even gone to the trouble of putting, I noticed all the detail. She's even put on the back of each of these flowers here that are sitting in the little garden, she's even put another one on the back as well. So the back isn't just plain white cardstock, it's actually all coloured as well, the same as the front. Isn't that just gorgeous? So pretty. And she's done awesome coloring technique there with her blends as well. I noticed that because she had put some of those, she'd fussy cut some of the little flowers and put them on the back of my envelope as well. And yeah, as soon as I saw them, I'm like, oh wow, who colored that? That's really beautiful coloring. And yeah, so it was really beautiful. And then I got some beautiful cards from some of my customers down in Tasmania. As I said, this beautiful one is from Jenny. Thank you so much, Jenny. This is so pretty, and I love this cake stamp set. This was one of the celebration stamp sets. It's retired now, but that was one of the ones that I really loved as well. It was so beautiful. So thank you so much for that, Jenny. And it's got a little blingy 50. Look, it matches my crown, my tiara. So that was very special. And then I got another very blingy one from Rose down in Tasmania as well. And this one here, this was one of my favorite ones before, and Rose probably doesn't know that, but this was one of my favorite stamp sets before, and it had a coordinating punch, and it's one of the ones that I actually held on to. Because I loved it so much, and it's one of the stamp sets, well, it is the stamp set that I used. Was it that one or the one before it? I think it was that stamp set that I used in my very first onstage swap that I went to. I used that stamp set and made all these swaps to hand out to other demonstrators, which was a lot of fun. So, but Rose wouldn't have known that story. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh my goodness, that's my flower. Mine was purple, the one I made, but yeah, and look at all that gold. So beautiful. Thank you, Rose. And then I received some from some of my demonstrator friends. So this beautiful one was from Tina Johnson, again using the Rosie medley. Rosie, I forget, I said it before, you know, the Rosie one. I can't think of it. But so pretty, and I just love all the copper bling on that. Isn't that gorgeous? All the little mirror tiles and the copper bling. Thank you so much, Tina. That's so beautiful. Very, very pretty. And then I received this one. Now this one didn't get intercepted because this one arrived a couple of weeks ago, earlier than, so I intercepted this one before Amber got her hands on this one. This one came from Alison down in Melbourne. Thank you so much, Alison. Alison is another beautiful demonstrator down in the Melbourne suburbs down there that I met through other demonstrator friends of mine. And we met in person at our last on stage, which was November last year. Or was it November? Was it November? Was that our last one, really? It seems like a long time ago, but then it doesn't seem that long, really. If you say November, it sounds like forever ago. But yes, we finally got to meet in person back then. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for all those beautiful cards. I feel so much loved. Very, very beautiful. Oh, and I also received, I have to show you, this beautiful mug, and I haven't taken it out of the little packaging yet because it's so adorable. From one of my team members, Julie, I received this beautiful mug, and it came in this adorable little carry bag, or little carry, yeah, packaging. And it's so pretty. Look at the flowers on there. They look like they're watercolored. And it says, "You are special." And inside it says, "A little something to remind you how special you are." So isn't that gorgeous? So that might be my new craft room mug. And this is the 50th of my cake. I had that there to show you. Amber made this on her Cameo silhouette machine. She's very clever. And she made this. This was in my cake with the floral arrangement. So, and then she made a really big happy birthday to go on the viney thing that I mentioned before. Losing my words. Oh, yeah, the grey and pink contrast. Oh, I love grey and pink together. I did something the other day actually for my next upcoming class with grey and pink, so I hope my class participants like it. It's really pretty. Yes, a very beautiful Z-fold card, Jenny. Yeah, Tracy's very clever. She makes all of these amazing Z Fold and pop-up cards and things like that. And yeah, she's always amazing me. And then she always tells me how beautiful my cards are, and I'm like, excuse me, yours are just as beautiful. Oh, it was November, Wendy. Yes, it does seem like forever ago. But then when I have memories flood back in, I'm like, oh yeah, that wasn't really that long ago. But yeah, everything is rosy. Thank you, Wendy. I did say it before and then it left me. So there we go. So there is some of my birthday celebrations. So thank you for joining with me for those. Now I guess I should get on to a little bit of Stampin' Up! News, and then we should make something. What do you think? I kind of thought, what will I make today? I was planning on making a birthday card, of course, because it's my birthday. So I wanted to keep the birthday theme happening. And then it got to about 3 o'clock and I was having my lunch at 3 o'clock because I had a late breakfast, which kind of was morning tea, brunch with my friend. And then I was thinking, oh, I haven't actually planned anything. So perhaps I'll just do a kit card, which will be a lot quicker because all the instructions will be there for me. And then I thought, no, I really wanted to use one of my new sets that I haven't used yet. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to be using some very bright and colourful cards and rainbow glimmer paper, which I haven't opened yet. So that's exciting, but I think the layout will probably end up quite basic, but we'll have a lot of colour, so it'll be a lot of fun. Okay, so let me give you some Stampin' Up! News first, and then we'll get to that. All right, so so something else exciting that happened in the last few days was the August to December mini catalogue, which used to be called the Occasions catalogue, is coming out really soon. So it's going to be launched to customers on the 4th of August, but as demonstrators, of course, we already got to see the PDF of the catalogue, and those catalogues are being sent out to us very soon, like in probably the next week or two. So we will get those in our hot little hands, and then as of this Wednesday, the 1st of July, as demonstrators, we'll be able to pre-order some of those products. So I'll be able to show you even more new products. So that's exciting. So there will be, so of course we've got, Christmas is going to be here before we know it, really, seriously. Like it's at the end of June already. Where did the year go? I don't know. So much has happened this year. And so anyway, everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of people start making their Christmas cards as early as now. So come 4th of August, that will all those Christmas products will all be available to you. Of course, we do have some already available in the annual catalogue, but the mini catalogue will be filled of, so there'll be Christmas themed products, stamp sets, dies, punches, embellishments, papers, you name it. If you've been around Stampin' Up! For a while, you know the types of things that come out at Christmas time. Very exciting. We've got a few carryovers from last year, so that's great too. Then there's also some autumn themed cards, because of course coming from America we'll be going into their autumn. Halloween, if you celebrate Halloween, there's some new host sets in there, so all very exciting. There's some beautiful new products. I've already started my wish list, and every time I look at the PDF it's growing as it does. But yes, as demonstrators we'll be able to get our hot little hands on them very soon. We can start ordering from Wednesday, so that's another great reason to join Stampin' Up! Because you get to order product early before everybody else, so it's very exciting. So on that note, I just wanted to let you all know that tomorrow is the last day of the Pick a Free Bundle promotion. Now, if you don't already know about that promotion, let me quickly tell you a bit about that. I've actually had 2 demonstrators join our team, one today and one last Friday. So that is super exciting because they wanted to take advantage of this awesome offer, and of course all the ongoing benefits such as the 20% discount on all their products. But let me tell you about the Pick a Free Bundle first. So with this promotion, when you join Stampin' Up, you only pay $169 for your starter kit. Now you can put product up to $235 worth in that starter kit of whatever you like out of the catalog. Obviously, except the things that aren't available, like the new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines. They're not available yet, so they can't go in the kit, but any of the other products that are currently available can go into your kit. And then, yeah, so up to $235 worth, you only pay $169. So you get all that additional $66 worth of free product, plus you get free shipping on your starter kit, plus you can then choose a free bundle. So that can be any stamp set and tool bundle that you like. So it might be a stamp set and punch bundle, or it might be a stamp set and dies bundle. It's up to you. Now, all of that put together can be up to $170.25 in freebies if you choose the highest priced item, the highest priced bundle in the catalog, which you can. If that's the one you want, you can choose that one, and you still only pay $169. So basically you're getting double the amount for only half the price. So, you know, it's an easy choice. You can either pay full price for all your products, or you can join Stampin' Up and start to get a discount straight away. We'll get your freebies first, and then you'll be getting a discount after that. So when you join with Stampin' Up, you then can purchase all of your products at a 20% discount. Over time, you can build that up to 25% if you like. There's also other bonuses and advantages. We do a lot of things just for demonstrators. So there's demonstrator only events when we can hold events. At the moment this year, most of them are, all of them will be virtual this year. As of next year, hopefully we'll be back to face-to-face, and they are so amazing and exciting. They're like a birthday party. It's really cool and fun. You get to meet so many new like-minded people that love craft like you do, which is amazing. And the Stampin' Up community is just so beautiful. Like I have, as you know, like these cards I just showed you, whoops, all of these people I have met through Stampin' Up, and I have beautiful friendships with all of these. Like I wouldn't have known all these people or had all these friends if it weren't for Stampin' Up. And I actually have friends all around the world now because of Stampin' Up, and some of them are very good friends, very close friends, and it's just an amazing community. My team is a team of beautiful ladies who all just are so welcoming. They're so friendly. We have a lot of fun together. We creatively inspire each other. We share our projects. I have prize draws and things like that, and challenges. I do have a team meeting every month to keep everybody up to date, and I acknowledge my team for different things as well. And sorry, I'm talking so much. It's all right, it's not corona. It's just from talking. Yeah, and we just have a great time together. But I would love for you to be able to take advantage of getting the discount and of all those other benefits that come along with joining Stampin' Up. Now, if you join and you give it a go for a little bit, and then you think, oh no, it's not really what I was expecting, or it's, you know, I'm not really enjoying it, and I've changed my mind, or your circumstances change, no worries. All you do is simply stop ordering as a demonstrator, and you just go back to being my customer. There's no lock-in contracts. You don't need to give official notice. I just always ask people to let me know if that's their intention, so I know where they're at, but all well and good, no problem there. Now also too, a lot of people get concerned with the term demonstrator and think that they have to start selling. You certainly don't. If you want to just join Stampin' Up and just purchase the products for your own crafting hobby, that is perfectly fine. There is no pressure from me to sell. There's no pressure from Stampin' Up to sell either. You can just purchase the products for yourself. So, if I haven't convinced you, I hope that you will have a think about it and decide if that's a good option for you. Now, of course, there's no pressure from me to sell, but I always like to give everyone the opportunity and give you all of the details so that you know what's on offer for you. But I would love to have any of you join my team, any or all of you. Well, some of you are already demonstrators and some of you already belong to my team, so can only join with me one. Well, actually, yeah. Yeah, so if you have any more questions, please ask me. Please get in contact with me. Send me a private message, or you can give me a call, email me, and I would love to give you more information about that. And I've had a few people asking me recently as well about, especially during this promotion, about what it means to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. But it's really easy to join. Of course, there is always you know, terms and conditions that you have to read, like with anything. So I always say to people, maybe have a bit of a read of that before you're ready to join up, so you know what what you're signing and things like that, just so that there's no surprises or whatever, and you know what you're what you're getting into, because you don't want to go into it blindly. You want to know, I'm like that, always like to know, okay, so is there any fine print, or is there, I always like to just check it out. So good idea to do that first, just so you're happy with everything. And yeah, and then go from there. So I do have a joining link on my blog, which is mandyspapercraftcreations.blogspot.com. And I just remembered I don't have it down on my desk yet, so I'll grab that when I tip my cameras down. And if I forget, please remind me. Yes, so there is a joining link there that you can just click on, and it'll take you straight to my joining link page. But if you would like to ask me more questions first, please feel free to do that, because I would love you to have all the information first and then make a decision if that feels right for you. So anyway, as I said, it was the best decision I ever made, I have to say. Now, you don't have to do what I'm doing as well. You don't have to make videos, you don't have to be selling, you don't have to build a big business or anything like that. You can simply just buy the products for yourself. If you would like to turn it into a business, I would be happy to support you in that too. But there is, that is not mandatory. You do not have to do that if you don't want to do that. So yes, I will let you sit with that. Have a think about it. If you're not already a demonstrator, have a think about it and let me know if you would like more information. But yes, remember, tomorrow is the last day. So you've got today and tomorrow to take advantage of the Pick a Free Bundle Starter Kit promotion. And as I said, you'll get up to $170.25 in free product when you join during this promotion. Okay, so now let me see, where else are we up to? I think that was it. Oh, only if you, there's one other thing. I did mention it last week, so I'll mention it again just briefly this week. We have our new, with our new paper trimmer. The original blade guide was in inches. There is now a centimeter metric version that you can purchase for just $7 if you would like. If you have this trimmer, the new trimmer, and you would like to get the metric blade guide, then you can order that through me. It's not actually in the catalogue because they've just released that in the last couple of weeks. So if you would like that and you need the code for that, let me know, and I can give that to you. Well, I'll give it to you now. If you have a pen and you want to write it down, grab a pen and I'll give you the code. It's only $7 here in Australia. And the code for that is 154980. So that's 154980. $7 for the track. There it is there. So I'll hold that up. Yeah. Okay. So that is all of the news. So let's get on to our creative time. Now, how are we going for time? Oh, I've been talking for a whole hour today. Oh my goodness. This live might be really long. I think I'll have to watch the time because my family they want some time with me for my birthday for dinner. Oh, I've just made my lights go really weird on my face. Gotta wait for it to catch up. I held my folder up. Oh, there we go. I held my folder up and it messed with the lights there for a moment. That happens sometimes. Alrighty, so let me just move all of this off my desk, make some Oh, I don't know where I'm going to put it. There's so much stuff on my desk. I mean, on my lounge here in the craft room. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think we're going to have an avalanche of cards. Oh, the lighting's gone all funny again. There we go. There. Okay. So let me show you what we're going to be playing with. We are going to be playing with, let me just find it in the catalogue for you. Oh, I'll tip the camera down in a moment too. Page 91. I wanted to show you in the catalogue first. Okay, so we are going to be playing with the Nothing Better Than bundle. So it is a stamp set and die bundle, and this one is a really special one. I couldn't wait to get this one. I was so excited, but I got it just in my second order, I think it was, but I haven't had time to play with it yet. So today will be the first chance I get to play with it. So this one is from $1 Million Earner, Connie Stewart. Now, Connie Stewart I follow very closely, and I've got a lot of tips from Connie actually. She's amazing, and she's so funny, and she's so lovely. I love watching. If you haven't looked up Connie Stewart, look her up on YouTube. She's in America. And she's got awesome projects, but she designed this stamp set and then Stampin' Up! Made dies to go along with it. So it's really, it's a really special set, and it's so fun. All the sentiments on there, and just the, you know, like I love cookies and I love chocolate. Not that I'm able to eat them at the moment, but yeah, I love them. So when I saw this sweet, I'm like, oh my goodness, I've got to have this. so I've got them here. I've got the stamp set and I've got the dies as well. There we go. Yeah. So I haven't put the dies on my magnetic sheets yet because I've only opened them really to have a look at. I haven't actually had a play with them. So how about I'll get my camera ready and I'll show you the beautiful rainbow paper that we're going to be playing with as well. So let me cover up the camera. I think I'm going to keep my, hopefully keep my design really simple today, just to keep it really quick for everyone, because I've already been talking for an hour. I'm a good chatter. Could you tell? All right, so I'll cover up my camera and we'll get that down on the desk. All right. Just bear with me through the clunkiness for a minute. Alrighty. So we'll just get this all straightened up. And how's my angle? Had to plug my phone in today. I've been on it so much this morning that I've had to, the battery was getting really low. Oh, I've got to put my, so there's my blog, mandyspapercraftcreations.blogspot.com, and you can shop through my blog, you can join through my blog. Here is my host code if you are shopping with me. Now this host code is only up till the end of tomorrow, and on the 1st of July I'll be putting up a new one. So I always post that on my my blog, that you always see the host code on my blog on the right hand side, as well as I always post that in my VIP group and on my website. Oh, I forgot to show my other present, my special present. Okay, I can show it on camera, I think. So my beautiful friend Tina Marie made something very special for me, and let me just tell you the story first. So when my mum passed away, my mum was a knitter, and when my mum passed away, she had a whole heap of wool, and I gave most of the wool to her friend who is also a knitter, but I kept some of the wool, which was rainbow wool. And the reason I kept that was for my friend Tina Marie, who so she absolutely loves rainbows. So, and they have a significant meaning, well, to both of us in our Christian lives. And so, you know, reminding us of God's promises. And so we always have this rainbow theme, and we both really love rainbows. And so I'd given her that wool thinking that, you know, she would do something with it. Didn't expect that it would come back to me, but what she did was she actually made me a very special rug. This is a very special rainbow foot rug because I get so cold in the winter and my feet freeze. She's always hot, I'm always freezing cold. And she made me this beautiful rainbow rug, a rainbow foot rug, to go underneath my craft desk with the wool that was my mum's. So isn't that just so special? So every time I look at this rug and put my feet on it to warm my feet up, I will not only think of Tina, I will also think of my mum. So yeah, so that was just a very, very special gift. And she took the time to hand make that for me out of, I don't know how many, I should have asked her, lots and lots of little pom-poms that she's made, and then she's put them onto special matting to stitch them into the matting to make a little foot rug. So that is a very special gift, very heartfelt. So that one lives under my craft desk, and every time I put my feet there now, I will think of Tina and I'll think of my mum. So just so beautiful. Oh, okay, compose myself again. All right, Rose, sorry, I'm just reading your messages. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Sorry, I'm just catching up on a few of those messages that I've missed. The plaid ribbon carried over. No, unfortunately, that one didn't, Tina. We do have some plaid designer series paper though, and there's some more coming as well in the mini catalogue. Oh, I might have just dropped a little hint there. Oh, thanks Wendy for the happy birthday. And yeah, Amber's digging me in the ribs here with her comments saying, oh, definitely done by 6 p.m. because that's what I told the kids. And Rose says, Mandy, I'd like to say thank you to Amber for helping us send our cards and using wishes to you. Such wonderful daughters. Thank you, Rose. Amber will have read that because she's on here as well, but I'll make sure that she saw that comment. Yes, you love Connie too, Rose. Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah, so special. Such a special gift. Oh yes, she gave me another beautiful gift as well. It's out in the other room. So this morning Tina also gave me another special gift. It was a so the first, I should have told you this when I was still looking at the camera. I didn't think to tell you this. So when because of coronavirus, and I'm super germ phobic right now, because I'm chronic asthmatic, so I feel quite at risk with it all. So I'm being super, super cautious and disinfecting everything. So the first gift Tina gave me that I unwrapped was a packet of sanitizing wipes. It was so funny. And I laughed my head off because she knows me so well. And she said that's so that you can disinfect everything as you open it, so that you're not worried about getting any germs. So, which I did disinfect everything. Anyway, then after that, I'll bring in the stamp set and the dies. And then also too, not only did she give me my tiara and my badge and my beautiful rug, my foot rug, which she made, she also gave me a beautiful little plate and a cup with peacocks on it, because peacocks are her favorite thing, as well as rainbows, to keep on my desk at work. So it was a beautiful, beautiful little teacup. Unfortunately, I don't have it right here with me to show you. It's out in the other room. Yes, so that she will be with me in my craft room, at my craft room desk, and she'll be with me also at work, at my work desk. So she just wants to make sure that I never forget her, which I won't ever forget you. So yeah, so it was really beautiful, and the colors on the mug and the little matching plate was so gorgeous and adorable in my favorite color, one of my favorite colors of teal, because my favorite colors are pink, purple and teal, which she knows, so she's themed everything in my colors. So yeah, very special. I feel very spoilt. All right, so this is the stamp set and the dies. The stamp set is a 2-step stamp set. So you have so that's with the images. So you have the cookie, the cup, the cocktail and the chocolates, and then the second step of the stamping process. So you stamp those with the outlines, and then you have the inserts that you can stamp in color. So we're going to do that today. I've got some circle punches out, and I've also got my circle dies just in case I need them, but I was hoping to just do something with punches today. And I love all these sentiments. They're so fun, and you can mix and match them together and they still make sense. Like, let's see. Coffee is like, just kidding, I have no idea. You're just like cookies. Let's see, today is a chocolate kind of day. I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be too. Let's see. Okay, so cookies because adulting is hard. Chocolate, oh, a day without chocolate. A day without chocolate. What was the one that went with that? I forget. Oh yeah, a day without chocolate is like, just kidding, I have no idea. Today's plan, consume coffee, cookies, chocolate, cocktail. Oh, cocktail, chocolate, I got them around the wrong way. So you get the idea anyway. They intermatch really well. And then the dies, with the dies, there's dies to cut out the images here. And then you've got chocolate, cocktails, I'm trying to read them back to front, cookies, what is that one? Hang on a minute, what's that one? Oh, that one's the coffee one. That one's coffee, cookies, chocolate, oh, I don't know. And then this one is I love you more than. So you can die cut out I love you more than chocolate, I love you more than cookies, etc, etc. So that's really, really fun. I wanted to use some of those dies today too. All right, let me show you the rainbow paper. Now, I haven't opened this yet, so let me just quickly open the packet and I'll take this out. So this is rainbow glimmer paper. It's a really fun set, Megan. I highly recommend it, even though I haven't played with it yet. Like, it looks awesome. Hey, Robin, how are you? You missed my birthday celebration. I was just telling everyone all about my birthday, Robin. So you might like to watch the replay later to see all the fun about my birthday. And I chatted for an hour. So maybe it's good you didn't come on earlier because I was chatting heaps today. So this is our gorgeous rainbow glimmer paper. Isn't it adorable? You get 2 sheets in the pack. So that's lots and lots. It's the glitter on it doesn't come off. Like, it's really... not like a really, really old glimmer paper that used to be around. The glitter would come off everywhere and it would make a huge mess. This one doesn't come off at all, and it's really fine as well. How beautiful is that? So I want to try and incorporate some of that today. And then, so our coordinating colors in there, now I've mucked them up. I had them laid out all pretty and nice, and now I've mucked them up. All right, so we've got Mango Melody, Magenta Madness, which is one of our new in colors, Blackberry Bliss, Bermuda Bay. I always get Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana mixed up. Bermuda Bay and Granny Apple Green. So they are the colors that coordinate with the glimmer paper. And of course, in the glimmer paper, as the colors, you know, blend together, you get those lighter shades that may take up other color effects as well. But they're basically the color palette. Sorry, I'll move that down a little bit. I've just got that off camera slightly. There we go. Yeah, so isn't that just gorgeous? So I thought it would be a lot of fun to do something with that. So let's get started. I also pulled out as well, which I'm not sure if I'll use it now, but I had it out just beside me. I've got some browns obviously for the chocolate and the cookies as well, and just some Whisper White. So I've got out, and I've pulled out a few scraps as well if I just need little bits, which I always do. So I've got cinnamon cider, which is also one of our new in colors. I've got, oh my goodness, I nearly said chocolate chip. Chocolate chip was an old color that we don't have anymore. It's not chocolate chip, it's early espresso and just some plain Whisper White. And then I also pulled out my Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. Now I haven't had a play with this one yet, but it's a really fun, colourful Designer Series paper as well. Now it does come in 12 by 12 sheets. These are some that I have cut when I was doing my paper shares. So these are half of a 12 by 12 set. So I will show you the colours that are in this set. Aren't they awesome? Look at them, so bright and colorful. So I'll just flip them each over so that you can see as I go along. I love this one. They're kind of like a watercolor look. With this one, looks like it's got some splashes and things through it. How awesome are these two as well? So pretty. Love this one. They're beautiful, aren't they, Tina? And then these two. This one looks like clouds. Look at that. Look, it looks like clouds. Can you see that in the camera? Hopefully you can. And then that one, that's a really fun one as well. So they are awesome too. So I thought I would have them just beside me as well, in case I decided to use them as well. All right, I also have out my 2020 to 2022 in color designer series papers, and you can see I've chopped into some of those because this has got the Magenta Madness and the cinnamon cider in it as well. So I thought if I wanted, because I really wanted to use a magenta, I love the bright color of the magenta, and you'll see that this one has different patterned papers. They're double-sided. And so there are different, hang on a minute, let me just see, where's the other side of that one? Yeah, so this has got, I did show this a couple of weeks ago, I think, on my live, and these, so each piece is double-sided, and so there's 4 different texture looks. So there's wood, oh, I was thinking there was gingham in these, Tina, sorry, I think I told you the wrong thing. No, it wasn't gingham. It was the dots. It was making me think that there was gingham. But there's plaid coming in the mini catalogue, which will be released very soon. So there are the different patterns. I'm trying to get out the other patterns of these ones too. There's 4 patterns. I think I haven't got the spotty one turned over. So anyway, so yes, so I've got those ones out to use as well if we needed something extra. Alrighty. Oh, I hear my other daughter. She's just come home from work. So I better get onto this card because she'll be wanting, as soon as she's had her shower, she'll be wanting to spend time with me for my birthday. So, alrighty. Although I don't think my husband's ready to start cooking the barbecue yet. Okay, so let's just have a look at the stamps first, and we might get those mounted up onto some blocks. Now, I'm thinking, I think that, like, I don't actually drink alcohol, but I think the cocktails look like a lot of fun. So, oh, you didn't realize it was my birthday till this morning, Robin. Ah. I did, thank you. I've had a lovely day and I had a lovely evening last night, Robin. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, so let's mount up some of those, and I think it will be fun to play with the cocktail because it's really colourful. So let me just get out these stamps. So these are our photopolymer stamps, and I think the cocktail will be a good one to work with because it's got the umbrella and the little citrus, which could be orange, lemon or lime, depending on what you're drinking. Now, as I said, I don't drink cocktails, so I have no idea about the colouring of things, but I want to use pink. So pink has to be a predominant colour. Now, I did watch Connie put a couple of cards together with this the other day, and hers was her, so you all might need to educate me So she was making her cocktail green, and then she had, I think, a lemon wedge, and then she made her umbrella pink. So I might go with those colors because they sound like a lot of fun. Or I've got Mango Melody out, so this one might be orange perhaps. And then we'll get the inside of the glass, which has little ice cubes in it, which is really cute. Let's get one of my small blocks. So I haven't cleaned these ones yet either, so I'll have to give them a quick little clean before I use them. Always remember with your photopolymer stamps especially, give them a quick clean before you use them, because they can carry manufacturing, I don't know if it's oils or chemicals or what it is on the stamps, but sometimes after they first come to you and they're brand new, from the manufacturing, they have like a bit of a film on them, and sometimes they don't ink up so well the first time. So you really need to, Midori is green. Yes, so maybe that's what the basis of the cocktail is. I can't remember what she called it. She did call it something, but I can't remember what it was. So yeah, always give them a bit of a clean before you use them. Now, I do really like the chocolates too. I really want to do something with the chocolates. So I'll mount them up ready. Okay, so here's a question for you all. You can all get involved with me. What is a, tell me the name of a green cocktail. So now I bet you're all jumping onto Google. As I'm mounting up the stamps, I'll jump on Google and look up for me the name of a green cocktail. Midori Splice. There we go. Good job, Tina. Midori Splice. Anybody got any other ones that are there any? I bet there's a lot of pink ones too. What about a pink one? Maybe I could make a pink one with, what would I have on the side if it was pink? Depends what's in it, I guess. Could still be a lemon or an orange, couldn't it? And then my umbrella could be green. What about a pink cocktail? All right, so I'll start off with those ones. Oh, I've got to get my little umbrella and my little citrus wedge. There they are. They're so tiny. I might put them on the same block and just top and tail them. There's my little umbrella. It's so tiny I nearly missed it. There it is. Japanese slipper, Midori and lemon juice. Ah, okay. Watermelon in the side, maybe. Could be a slice of lime. It could be a slice of lime, Robin. Yes, you're right. It definitely looks like citrus of some sort. So I'll do this. I'll top and tail. Actually, I'll pop that on the other side. That'll be better, because otherwise I'm likely to ink them both up at the same time. All right, so I've got those ones out ready. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with, well, let's stamp them up first. I'm going to just stamp them up in some Memento, and then I will fill in the color. So we'll get out our Whisper White. Now I think I've just dumped all the other cardstock on top of it. There we go. So we'll do that first. Pink Vodka Lemonade. Oh, that's a pink one. Okay. Strawberry something. Grasshopper. Oh, Grasshopper would be green, Megan. Awesome. Thank you. Getting heaps of good comments now. Everyone's coming up with all these ideas. Grasshopper. Would it be a Grasshopper daiquiri, Jenny? It's a Grasshopper something. All right, let me give these a little clean on my chamois. It is showing a lemon wedge on the side. Oh, so you reckon that would be a good one, Julie? A pink vodka lemonade with a little lemon on the side. I could do that. What colour would that be? That would be Daffodil Delight or something, wouldn't it? So I'm just giving all my little stamps a clean to make sure that they do pick up that ink well. Hopefully I'm cleaning them well enough. My squeaky chamois. Oh, daiquiri. Strawberry daiquiri. Yeah, okay. So, all right, so will I go green or will I stamp the outline first, just in the memento? Hopefully I've got that inked up okay. We'll soon find out. Oh, I smudged it. Let me do another one. Tap, tap, tap. That one's a bit better. I'll do a couple, hey? And then we can make different coloured ones and decide. Oh, that was a better one. I keep, actually, maybe there's a hair on here. Wait on, I think there's a little hair on here. I keep on getting this little line. I think there is a really fine little hair. Where is it? Across this bit. Oh, there it is. Wow, that is so fine. A fine little hair on there. But I was seeing it pick up in each of the images. I might give that another clean. I was thinking I had smudged that first one, but no, it was actually a hair on my stamp, which I couldn't see. It was so fine. I think that's right now. All right, let's give that another go. Always, once you've cleaned your stamp, make sure your stamp's dry before you pick up your ink. I haven't tried it personally, but it was one that came up when you Googled. Oh, okay, no worries, Julie. Tina, you spelled daiquiri incorrectly. Spelled it incorrectly. I give up. Or it's probably that silly autocorrect, hey? That's always annoying, that autocorrect. Oh, there we go. That's better. Yes. Now that little piece of hair is gone off my cocktail glass. There we go. Let me just keep stamping. I just keep stamping a whole heap of these. I need to stamp some chocolates too, but I need to think, I think I need to stamp them in early espresso because they're chocolate, so they need to be brown, right? There we go. So now we've got a whole heap to play with. Not that we'll use all of them today, but we'll just have them all there ready. All right, so let me grab out my early espresso. Oh, there it is. I already had it out. My early espresso. Whoops. And we'll get another piece of Whisper White and I'll stamp some of the chocolates. So I'll let that dry over there while I stamp some chocolates in early espresso. I'll do a couple of sets of those. 3 should be good. And then we can test the center colors of the, so that's just the outline of the chocolates. Sorry, I just realized I stamped them off camera. Sorry about that, everybody. I'll just stamp that off before I take it to my chamois to get rid of some of that ink. All right, and then we'll set that one aside to dry while we're doing some of our cocktail glasses. All right, so let me think. Are we going to do, I have to decide if I'm going to do a pink one or a green one. I might go with, let me see, I've got Magenta Madness out. Let me go with a pink one. Well, I'll do both. I'll do a pink one and a green one. How about that? Right, let's go with the green one first. So this is the, what was it called? Grasshopper or a, I can't remember what the other ones were, a Japanese slipper. All right, so I'm not sure how dark this is going to be, so we're about to find out. Oops, I didn't stamp it quite in the right spot. Let me try that again. There we go. Lucky I did a couple of them. That's very green, isn't it? Really, really green. Wonder what it would look like stamped off. Let's see. So stamping off is just when you ink up your stamp, you stamp it off onto scrap paper first, whoops, and then you stamp it on your image. That's a better color, don't you think? The lighter one. Yeah, I think that one's a better one. That's very, very green. I don't know that you'd get one really that green, would you? Are cocktails really that green? I think the lighter one might be better. I'm not sure. All right, let's do a pink one. I think the magenta is going to be super, super deep. That's going to be so dark. I think I'm going to stamp that one off first. Might even need to stamp it off twice. Let's see. Oh no, that's pretty cute. Look at that. So there they are. Alrighty, and now let me give that one a clean. Now with the deep reds and the deep pinks, your photopolymer stamps might get a little bit stained, as you see here. Don't be worried about that. It's just because the photopolymer takes on some of that coloration out of the ink. But even though it's clean, you might still have a little bit of staining, but it doesn't affect the quality of your stamp, okay? If you want to make sure it's clean, then just stamp it on, after cleaning it on your chamois or whatever you're using to clean it, then just stamp it onto some plain paper. And if you're not getting any ink coming off, then you know that that's clean, okay? Even though it might have a little bit of staining. So don't be too worried about any staining that might occur. All right, so with the let's start with the pink one. With the pink, what is it called? A pink lemonade, a pink vodka lemonade. We're going to have a lime wedge. Oh no, a lemon wedge. Was it lemon wedge? Yeah, with lemonade. Pink vodka lemonade. We need to have some lemons. So let me see. Daffodil Delight. I'll get out a Daffodil Delight for the lemon, the little lemon wedge. And we'll pop that in there. Let me see if I can line that up without getting my head in the camera. So we've got our little lemon wedge there. Give that one a little clean. And then we'll do our little umbrella, and we'll do our little umbrella green so that I've still got the green coming through. Turn that over and I've got the little insert for my umbrella. So this is your two-step stamping. So you've already done the first step, which is your outline. And now we're doing the colouring. Oh, I missed a little bit on the end just there. That's okay. All right, so there's our little green umbrella. And I probably should have stamped that off again. That went really dark. That Granny Apple Green is really dark. That's okay. All right, now with the umbrella on my green one, I'm just going to call them green one and pink ones because I'm not going to remember all those names. I'm going to do a pink umbrella. Now let's see, do I want a bright pink umbrella or do I want a second generation umbrella? I think I want a bright pink umbrella. So let's go bright pink. I've just re-inked that stamp. There we go. And what would we have? Would we have a lime wedge, or could we still have a lemon wedge, do you think, on the green drink? I'm not sure what goes into them. Oh, so yours are a dark green when you have them, Tina, like this one. Okay, so I could have used that one as well. Pink Lady, Midori Splice. Got some more coming through. Enough for a party. Yes, definitely, Robin. What else have we got? Oh, Alison's here now too. Hi, Alison. I showed your card earlier. You have to go back and watch the replay. So that could be a lemon wedge. All right, awesome. So let's stamp up the lemon wedge. Oh, I just closed my Daffodil Delight. Lemon. Okay, awesome. So I'll put some lemon on there. Oh, nearly started singing then to you all. You might not appreciate my singing, so I shouldn't do that. All right. Oh, thanks, Judy. Thank you. I just saw you jumping on. Thanks so much. Okay. Yeah, so there we go. We've got our two little cocktails. Maybe I'll do these other ones as well, should I? Should I finish them off, do you think? Because we might decide to use a deeper coloured one. All right, so we'll do a pink umbrella and a yellow lemon wedge. And we may as well do the last one too. We'll do them all. And I've got some more for later. And doot. There we go. Oh, I didn't quite stamp that one properly, but that's okay. They're so cute. Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? So, so cute. All right, so let's quickly do the chocolates now. Oh, I better give these, just close these ink pads. And I'll give these little stamps a clean. My chamois. And pop those ones aside for the ink to dry. And we'll do our chocolates. I think I'll do, I wonder what cinnamon cider would look like on the inside. Let's try some stamped off cinnamon cider. I think first generation cinnamon cider might be too dark. Yeah. Stamped off might look good though. Let's try that. All right, so stamp off and see if I can line these up. Oh, I didn't line them up very well, but they would look good. That'd be a good colour. And let's see if I can line this up a bit better. It's always hard with the camera overhead, so that's my excuse anyway, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, I didn't get that quite right again. That's all right. I might get another colour for the last one. Raspberry. Megan's saying raspberry. They are really cute, aren't they, Judy? All right, let me grab, I might try crumb cake perhaps. To just grab my crumb cake. I had that set aside in my little tub for my class that's coming up. Anyone who might be interested in my class, just to let you know, I do still have some kits available. I've got a couple left. Kits available for my In Good Taste class, which is coming up on the 11th of July. However, you would have to RSVP today and place your class order. All the information, if you're interested in that, is in my events section. So if you'd like to go to the events section and have a look there, you'll be able to see all the details to that. But yes, there are still some spots available for that class. All right, let me see if I can line this up. Trying to see, this would be a really good one to do on the Stamparatus. That one's a little bit off to the side as well, but maybe it's meant to be that. Maybe that's the design, the style of it. Actually, let me have a look in the catalogue. There is supposed to be a little bit of an outline with them actually, of the colour with those, so I think that's all good. Okay, I like the darker ones better actually, I think I like that one. Oh, that one was a bit stiff to open, or close I should say. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, so that is our stamping done. So let's die cut some of these. So I really like the darker ones too, actually. Might use one of the darker ones. Oh, I'll bring over my die cutting machine. This card, Judy? No, it's not an invitation to a party, but it's just a fun card that I just wanted to make with some fun colors, and because it's sort of a fun day, and I was talking about my birthday before, telling everyone about my evening last night. Oh, it does give a bit of a 3D effect with that outlining, Robin. Yeah, you're right. All right, so I'm going to cut out this one. I'll use a little bit of my washi tape here. You notice I've got bits of washi tape and little post-it notes on my die cutting machine. I use those to hold my dies in place so that they don't shift when I'm doing my die cutting. So we'll pop that one through. I might even have a pink one and a green one. Oh, we had a family party last night, Judy. I told everybody about that at the beginning of my live today, so you might like to go back and watch the replay later. We just had a little family party last night just with John and the kids and I, because we're still not having people in our home yet because of COVID. So we just had a little family party, but the girls, I will put photos up very soon. We're just collating all those photos, but the girls did an awesome job. It looked like a fairy palace is how I can describe it last night, and it was all the downstairs was all decorated, all beautiful. The girls had made me cakes and treats and all sorts of things. It was really, really beautiful. And it was all a rustic, it was rustic themed. So it was really all pretty. There we go. And there's our pink one. So yeah, I think I'll go with the darker one rather than the lighter one. I think it's more color. Yeah, I'll go with the darker one. All right, I'll save those other two for another project. And we'll do a couple of the, do the chocolates, just because I'm not sure if I'm going to use them at the minute, but I just want to die cut them anyway, because I'll probably make a card with them later. I think Connie designed a really fun stamp set. I really love this. It's so fun. But that's Connie. She is really a fun person. And she's so sweet and lovely as well. Okay. So there's our little chocolates all die cut. Very cute. And we'll move this out of the way. Alrighty. Pop my dies. Always be sure to pop your dies away straight away, everybody, so that you don't lose them. Oh, okay. I was going to use the I Love You More Than Cocktails, but I'm not sure what colour I'm going to do them in yet, actually. So let's wait for that bit. We'll wait for that bit. Okay, so I'm going to start with, so I've got my two little cocktails. Sorry, now my grid paper looks all messy because I've just been stamping on it. So I've got my two little cocktails there. And I think I would like to have, what should I use for my base, do you think? Maybe I should have a deeper base and then pop all the colours on top of the deeper base. All right, let me cut a piece of Blackberry Bliss in half and I'll form a card base with that. Now you could just go with Whisper White if you want to. You like the colours too, Julie? Oh, good. Okay, so, all right, we'll just burnish the edges there, or the folded edge, I should say, not the edges, the folded edge, and that can form our base. And then we're going to put some of our rainbow paper. Now we just have to decide which way we want the colours and which colours we're going to use, because of course we're only going to, I was thinking of just having a strip of the rainbow paper, or maybe I should make it the whole backing. Wait, let's see. And then I'm going to put some circles of colour. So should we go with perhaps, I want it bright. So either that side or that side. I think I like the green side on that colour base. Well, I'm not even sure about that coloured base now. Maybe I should just go white. Maybe I should just do a white base. Hang on. Oh, let's get a white base. I'll just cut a white base. We'll just go with a white base, I think, because then we can just pop it out with all the colours, because I'm not sure that that's the right one. All right, we'll burnish that. That's a great idea, Megan. Go long ways. Now, I'll get more colour that way. I still won't get all the colours though, but I will get more colour if I go that way, because I was thinking of just doing, maybe I should do the whole, do you think I should do the whole card base? And then if I moved it up a little bit, I could get all of that. All right, I'm going to cut this piece in half. I'm going to be brave. Amber, close your eyes if you're watching. She hates it when I cut cardstock. All right, so now we've got a 6x6 piece. Oh, I should have cut it the other way. Hey, if I was going to have all the colors going that way, I cut it the wrong way. Ah, should have cut it that way. That's all right. You know what? Cut the other one the other way. That way. We're going to go that way this time. Yes, I think that will that be better? Oh, hang on, no. Which way do we want to go? That way. Yep. So then if I cut it that way, yes, that's right. Getting myself all confused here as to which way I'm going. Okay, so now we can then have that color range, or we can have that color range. Ooh, decisions. That one or that one? You know what? I'm going to go that one, because then I'm going to put some pop of the magenta onto that. So let me cut, I'm going to cut a card front size of this one. So I'm just going to cut this at 14.45 by 10.1. All right, so there we've got our little card front. Let's go green at the top or purple at the top? I think I like the green at the top. Okay, there we go. So then we've got that. Then I want to do some circles on here, but I think what I'm going to do first is I will have just thinking, let's see what size the little cocktails will fit on. Doesn't matter if they hang off the circles a little bit. That's our 1.5 inch. That's the 2 inch. Actually, let's do this one. Let's do 1.5 and we'll see. So I'll just get a piece of, just to organize my cardstock here for a minute, because I've got all my colors all mixed up now. Okay. All right. So I had here, somewhere in amongst my colors, I had some smaller pieces of all the colors that I was working with, so that I could chop, chop, chop. So I'll get all the small pieces out rather than chopping into my large A4 pieces. I'll get my smaller pieces out that I already had. There we go. And I've got some magenta here in my little packet. So I just want to punch out a piece of that for that one, and then I'll do a green one. Actually, let me do a 2-inch one as well, just to see the difference in size. So it's a 2-inch circle. The other one was 1.5. Oh, that would be better. Okay, so we'll go with the 2-inch, and then I'll punch a granny apple green as well. Oh, I don't have any small pieces of granny, so I will just punch it out of my A4, just from the corner. Always remember, everyone, when you are, I did cut it at 10.1. Is that not what I said, Amber? Did I say the wrong thing? It's quite possible. When you're punching out of your cardstock, remember to start in a corner or somewhere along the bottom. Don't take your punch and just move it like into the center somewhere. Try and do it near an edge to conserve as much of your cardstock as you can, so you don't have the wastage. There we go. All right, actually, now that we've got that color choice, and that's got the Blackberry Bliss, the Blackberry Bliss card base that I had before might work. Let me just see. Let me just see. Oh, yes, look, that will work. Beautiful. Yes, I like that better. All right, and then we can have a cocktail there and a cocktail there. And we can have them overlapping a little bit. And then we can have, we need to have something else there. So we need to have a pop of another color. So what if we brought in, I'm trying to keep the colors with the color scheme of the designer series paper. We'll fold that. If we had a pop of that, no. I think we need to keep in with sort of these colors. Maybe a bluey one. So maybe the the Bermuda Bay might work. What about a strip of Bermuda? Strip of Bermuda might work, actually. All right, let me cut a strip of Bermuda and we'll have a look at how that looks. I'll go 2 centimeters. Okay, and I'll do that at 14.45. So it's the same length as, oh, no, it didn't, oh. Was that one not 14.45? I measured that wrong. Where did I measure that at? Oh, I did that 13.45. Well, that's okay. We can still use it. It doesn't have to go all the way, does it? We could even just pop it part way in the middle. That'd be all right. Can even banner the ends too if we wanted to. All right, and then we can have that there. Actually, let's put it down a bit lower. And that one there. Like so. That would be cute. And then, all right, so then we need our sentiment, and I'll pop these up as well. And then we also need, we don't have any ribbon. We need ribbon. We always need ribbon and bling, don't we? All right, so I've got my ribbon box and I've got my bling box. Let's have a look and see if we have some ribbon, some brightly colored ribbon that is going to match with all of that. Let's see now. What do we have? I have a big box of ribbons here. We have, oh, we have this gorgeous one. That would be nice. That would be nice on there, under that, not on top of. That goes with the cardstock. And then we could tie a bow. Or should we go with, how about some polka dot? Polka dot would be cute too. Although that would cover up most of that cardstock. But you can still see the colour through it, can't you? And then I could tie a bow with that. Not sure about that one. We do have the silver shimmer. That's nice, but I think that's a bit stark with all the other colours. I think we need a colour. A colour. We've got some ruched ribbon. What colour is this one? This one is Daffodil Delight, which matches with the, oh, that would be bright and colourful. That matches with the lemon in the drinks. Should I incorporate that one, do you think, to tie in the yellow? What does everyone think of that one? It's not in the colour of the papers, but it does match with the lemons. I'm not sure about it on this though. Polka dots looks fun, Amber. You think that one? All right, I'll go with the polka dots. Oh, hi, Lynn. Thank you so much. You love the tiara and the balloons? Awesome. Thanks, Lynn. You reckon there's enough bling with the paper, Jenny? Well, you could be right. So maybe I'll go with some more muted bling that's not too blingy. Hey, Tina, I did find that we do have some gingham ribbon, which I forgot about. It is, I think it's in mint macaron. It's not that I'll use it on this card, but it is with one of the oh, who can remember which suite this goes with? It goes with some other ribbons. It comes in ribbon combo pack, and I'm just trying to remember which one it is, but I can look that up for you anyway. And we've also got yellow gingham as well. We do have, what was this in? Bumblebee. We've got Bumblebee gingham ribbon as well. So that's pretty cool. But that won't match with this one. All right, let's do some of the polka dot and we'll see how that looks. So we'll wrap it around this strip. I'm thinking maybe this strip needs to be a bit wider actually, because if we're going to put that ribbon is really wide. So let's go with 3 inches. I'll do 3 inches wide. And now that I've recut that, I can do it the full length. Or do we still have it part way down? We could still have it part way down. Yeah. Let's see. We'll go 14.45, the same as the paper. There we go. We can put it over to the side and we'll wrap that ribbon. So I'll wrap this all the way around and then tie a bow, and we'll see how that looks. Got stuff everywhere at the moment. Let me just tidy this up a bit. Right, that's what we're working with. Okay. So let's just tie this around and we'll see how this one looks. But yeah, the polka dots could be quite fun, especially with the wider strip. I think the other strip was a bit narrow, but it could work with this one. And we might just tie a knot rather than a bow. Might just do like a square knot. We'll see how that looks. See if I can hold it properly to get the knot tied in it. Hi, Glenda. Thank you so much. Oh, it is with the gingham ribbon is with the Flowers for Every Season suite. Thank you, Julie. I thought that was the one, but I didn't want to say that in case I had that wrong. But thank you so much for that. Okay, there we go. I need to trim that up a little bit. We'll get on the card first and we'll see. Alrighty, so we've got our gorgeous rainbow glimmer paper on our Blackberry Bliss base, card base. Then we've got our strip there. Oh, yeah, that's definitely too long. of Bermuda Bay. I think I tend to use Coastal Cabana more than Bermuda Bay, actually. That's why I probably keep going to call it the wrong thing, because I'm used to using the lighter tone, the lighter colour. Oh, there we go. I was trying to twist it the wrong way. It knew which way it was supposed to go. Just trim these down a little bit. They're a bit too long. Look, now that one's shorter. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we've got those ones there. And then we'll pop these up. I'll pop these up on dimensionals so that I can get them ready to adhere, and then we can start fiddling with where we want to put them. So I'll just pop up one dimensional towards the top and one in the middle. In fact, if I used minis, it probably would have been better, but that's okay. Actually, I might use a large one and a mini. Get a little mini out as well. Mini there. There we go. And we'll put them on their coordinating colours. I've just picked up my old my old piercing tool, but that's a retired one. I just didn't pull out our current one. So pop that one on there, and then our pink one will go on our green one. Our magenta on our lemon lime twist. There we go. All right, so then we can start playing with the placement of all of this. Oh, and we still have to cut out our sentiment as well, which I think I'm just going to do in black, actually. So we'll have that and that somehow, like that. And then trying to get them to overlap a little bit. Want them at a little bit of an angle for a bit of interest. I was going to do I Love You More Than, but I'm not sure if I'm going to fit. Will I fit that? Oh yeah, I can fit that. And then if I put Cocktails, that will work. All right, let's die cut that in black cardstock, because I think that will really pop off the rainbow. So let me just grab some black cardstock. Could even probably use basic grey, actually, but we've got black outline with our design, with our images there. So we'll go with the black. Now I'll cut this down. Okay, so I've got a piece that I've just cut to a card front size, which is always where I start with. And if I lay them on there like that and then put them through the die cutting machine, so give me a moment, I'll run that through. I'll do that off camera just so that it's a bit easier than me bringing it over. The white sentiment may stand out more than the black. Oh, you think maybe in white, Amber? Okay. Maybe it might. Okay, I'll go with Amber's suggestion. She always makes good suggestions. So I'll use this piece of cardstock that I've already got with my other chocolates on it that I didn't use, and I'll run that through. Okay, so there's my dies. Oh, it's so cute. Now when you now Connie was pointing out when she was demonstrating this on her video the other day, her first video that she made with this bundle that she designed, our and I'll let you know too so that you're aware, the word cocktails has a little dot for the eye. So just be sure that when you take your dies off, or your pieces out of your die cut, that you keep that little dot for the eye. Don't lose that. Okay? See, because it's really teeny tiny. You don't want to lose that. All right, so let's see. Oh, Amber's right. Look at that. That pops right off the card. Look at that. Beautiful. You were right, Amber. Clever, clever cookie. All right, I'll just get those off. And you just poke out the little bits in the center of the words, so the middles of your letters. Well, those ones just fell straight out, so that was easy. That cut so well. That cut really, really easily. Okay. All right, so what I might do is I'll start adhering this, and I'll grab my silicone mat, and I've got my Tombow glue, and we'll get ready to put those ones down as well. So we can adhere these ones together. So let's go ahead and do that. Now I might use some tear and tape on this time, because I don't want to, because we've got our new Stampin' Seal and Stampin' Seal Plus now, and I've been playing with the Stampin' Seal. I haven't used the Stampin' Seal Plus yet because I haven't needed a really, really heavy adhesive, but I don't want to try and use that on the polka dot tulle, because I might actually catch that in the tape runner. So I'm just going to use my tear and tape so that I don't catch that ribbon. And at the same time, I can just put it over the very edge of that ribbon to help to hold that in place so that it doesn't move around anywhere. It stays where it should be. Let's just run that down there. There we go. And we'll put some, oh, we can use our Stampin' Seal on the back of this one. So we'll just get that started. And we'll just use our seal, top and bottom, and down each side. And when you're using the Stampin' Seal, you don't need to use a lot of pressure. In fact, when you try to use heavy pressure, that's when the tape tends to come off the roller, not come off the roller, but it doesn't run as well. So best not to press too hard. Now wait, which way did I have the green? I had it that way, didn't I? At the top. Got to make sure I've got that up the right way, because I had worked out where my circles were going to go, my coloured circles. There we go. And then, now if you wanted to, you could adhere, I've sort of done it differently today. I've adhered the ribbon just over the strip, but if you wanted to adhere your strip to the card front first and then wrap your ribbon all the way around both layers, you could certainly do that as well. I've just kind of done it a bit different today. That's what I normally do, but today's just being a little bit different. All right, so just line that up. I don't know, what is that, about 1/2 centimetre from the edge, just using my eye. Now the other reason to use a really strong adhesive as well is because I am adhering onto glimmer paper, and we don't, you know, we want to make sure that that piece sticks really well. And I think I didn't even get that quite straight, but hopefully with the ribbon it'll take away from that. That's okay. All good. All good, all good. Yes, so just be sure to use a strong adhesive when you're adhering anything to glimmer paper. Oh, the dot for the eye, yes. Oh, where did that go? Did I not pick that off? Thank you for reminding me, because I just spoke about that. There it is. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. It's right there. Actually, you know what? I'll leave it on there. Move all these other scrappy bits away so that I don't lose it, because if I take it off there and put it onto my white paper, I'll probably leave it behind. Right, I've just got it there beside me. All right, so I'll get my my, oh, what do you call it? I said it before, my silicone mat. There's my silicone. And my glue sponge. And we'll have those there ready, but I'm not going to adhere them down just yet. So I want to be sure where these words are going to go. Now, the easiest way to adhere these words, now you can use the fine tip glue pen if you want to. I like to use my silicone craft sheet and actually use the dabbing technique. Love you more than cocktails. Make sure I've got that round the right way. Love you more than. Now, because these letters are all individual, you could really put them together on your project however you like. When they cut out of the die, they cut out like so, like that. So you could certainly put them onto your project that way, but if you would prefer to mix them around or have them laid out in different ways, you could, because that would be certainly fine. So I think I'm going to put my cocktails down the bottom first, and then I'll work everything else around that. So I'll just get my little sponge. So this is just a little quarter wedge of one of our Stampin' sponges. They come in a circle and you just cut them into wedges, and I like to always cut mine into quarters, and then I use them for sponging techniques with my inks and also for glue. So I'll pop a little bit of multi-purpose liquid glue on the corner of my mat there, and then I'm just going to dab my sponge into the glue. I've got my word cocktails turned over, and I'm just going to hold that down, and I'm just going to gently dab the glue over the back of that word. I was going to say trying not to let it move. It doesn't matter so much when it's white, but when it's other colors, you want it to really try not to move, otherwise it's going to pick up that other glue onto that front surface. So we'll pop our cocktails down here, and we'll have to get our little eye out of the die, off the mat, sorry. There we go. So our little teeny tiny eye, I'll dab that with a little bit of glue, and then I'm just going to use my, ordinarily I'd use my take your pick tool, but I just picked up this old one today. And I'll pop my eye there. Oops, oh, it's stuck to my finger. You can also use an embellishment for your eye, for the dot of your eye as well, if you want to. So say that you lose that little dot, which we've had happen before in classes when people have lost their little dot for their eye, because they're only so tiny, they're easy to lose. So you could always just use one of our beautiful embellishments for that as well, if you wanted to. And then that will go there, that will go there, and then yeah, and that one's going to sit straight, and that one's going to pop up on dimensionals. And then let's see how we want to have our words. I like how it was on the die itself, actually. Love you more, and then we can put our than down here. Actually, I will get out my take your pick tool, because now my fingers are getting really sticky and I'm having trouble moving all of that around because everything wants to stick to me. So I'll pop that up the top. I could even, actually, let's see how this looks. Love you. Stay. Stay there, stay. It's like Molly, stay. We always tell our little puppy, stay. Love you. More than. We could even do it like that. That looks pretty cool. All right, I'm just going to get a clean piece of putty on the end of my Take Your Pick tool because the other one was getting a little bit unsticky. There we go. So that'll be better. Yeah, we could do it like that and have them sort of tapering down, and then these could be sitting there like that. That'll be cool. Let's do that. I like that. All right, so we'll do our love. So I'll just put down a little bit more blue. And then let me use this to hold this down. Just very gently dab your glue. There we go. And I'll grab my tweezers too, I think. Might be better off to use my tweezers. Oops, oh dear, that wasn't good. Did you see what happened? It got caught on my tweezers and it just pulled it. It was out of shape. Now it's stuck to my finger. That's right, I'll be able to put it back in shape once I get it down on the cardstock. There we go, love. And then I think I'll put the then, and then I can work out the other words in between the love and the than. If that makes sense. Hopefully that made sense. Boop. Then there we go, and then we'll work out where our more and our you go. Sort of like that and sort of like that. Yeah. Okay, we'll get a bit more glue. It looks more balanced, Glenda. Awesome. So glad. Hi, Diane. Oh, thanks, Tracy. No worries, Diane. Not a problem. Oh, you had your grandson visit from 4 hours away. Well, that's very special. Having a special, having some special time with your grandson. That's very great. Really great, I meant to say. Not very great. It is very great, but it's also really great. I'm losing my words. I've been talking too much today, I think. Non-stop talking all day. Let me see if I can grab it on there. And I think we want it about there. That'd be great. Oops. I have to get my baby wipes out in a minute, I think, because my fingers are starting to get really sticky from the glue. Okay. Roll some of that glue off my fingers. And then we'll find a clean piece on the craft sheet and we'll do the last word, which is Y-O-U. You. I'm going to pop this one on my now because it's a little word, it's kind of hard to, oh yeah, that looks okay. There we go. Great. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. All right. Now I'm going to use some, that's a bit bulky because it's got the die cut on the other side already, the cocktail. So I'm just going to use my tear and tape to just pop that down. I could have actually used Tombow glue as well. That would have been a great idea as well, was to use the Tombow glue, because then that way as well you can reposition it. But I've got the tape down now, so whichever, either the multi-purpose glue, in case you're wondering, the multi-purpose liquid glue is what it's called in the catalogue, but it is Tombow brand, and so often when we're talking about the glue, you might hear it called Tombow, you might hear it called liquid glue, multi-purpose liquid glue. Some people call it green glue because it's got the green tips. It's all the same product. It's just that we have different names for it. Yeah, it's a really nice font, isn't it, Tina? It's really cool. I really like it. She's done such a great job with designing this. All right, so we want our little cocktails at a little bit of an angle just for a bit more fun and a bit of interest. So we'll adhere that one down. And I think with this one's going to go up on dimensionals. So we're going to have double layer dimensionals because the cocktails are on dimensionals, and then this will be on dimensionals. So I love my layers. In case you didn't already know, my layers, my ribbon, and my bling. I think that's what most of my cards have. Oh, did I not? Oh, I didn't get that one. Thought I had them all off. I missed that one. There we go. Okay. And this one is going to go at a slight angle this way. Up here like that. Oh, I just take that up a little bit higher so it's not underneath our lemon from our other cocktail. That's better. Move it over a tad. There we go. So cute. All right, so we'll get that out of the way. And now, yeah, I don't know that we need any bling. I think, who was it who said that? Glenda. Was it Glenda that said that? We might not need any. However, let's just have a look and see what we have in my little magic box. Oh, we've got some little pops of color here. What if we put some just on here somewhere? Maybe on here, because it will kind of tie in with the polka dots as well. I don't know. I just kind of feel like I want to try and add some more. See how it looks. Sometimes less is more. I know they say that. But there's already so much going on this card. Why not? Let's just add a bit more going on, hey? Why not? So we'll pop one there and one up here. And let's go with 3 because, you know, you always need to have an odd number. We'll put one down here near the cocktail. That will be fun. There we go. I think I'm done. There is my little card. All finished. What do you all think? It's pretty cute, hey? And even though I don't drink cocktails, so it's true when I say I love you more than cocktails because I don't drink cocktails, so I love you all more than that. So if you love this set, look out for this in the catalogue. Just trying to find now the dies. Oh look, I'll show it to you in the catalogue actually. It's on page 91 of the new annual catalogue, and it's Connie Stewart's designed stamp set with the coordinating dies, and it's called Nothing Better Than. So on page 91 of the annual catalogue. So if you love that, then remember to look out for that. Now the rainbow glimmer paper, you will find that towards the back. Let me just have a look and see if I can find which page. Oh look, I turned right to it. How freaky was that? Page 153, you'll find the rainbow glimmer paper. The code for that is 153056. And as I said, you get 2 sheets in the pack, and it'll do you a lot of cards because you only use a little bit of it. I've used like a full card front amount, but you don't have to use that amount on your cards. But yeah, definitely look out for that. And definitely look out for Connie's stamp set with the coordinating dies, which I can't find where I've put the dies down now. They're buried under all. Oh, here they are. They're underneath my silicone craft sheet. There's the dies there. So it's the Love You More Than dies, which coordinate with the Nothing's Better Than stamp set. And remember, this is a 2-step stamp set. So you can color these images if you want to with your own color mediums. So you can use your Stampin' Blends, your Stampin' Write markers, your watercolor pencils, your inks and aqua painter, or your inks and your blender pen, whatever you like. Or you can just do the 2-step stamping and have all the coloring done for you in a flash. So yes, so you can choose how you would like to color those. There's lots of different options. So yeah, there you go. So look out for those. All right, so I will now flick the camera up so that I can say goodbye to you. Now remember to, if you are shopping with me in my online store, you can go to mandyspapercraftcreations.blogspot.com, and up on the top left hand side you will see my shop tab. Next to that you'll also see my joining tab if you're interested in the pick a free bundle promotion that I mentioned earlier. Or you can ask me more questions about that. And if you are shopping in my online store, remember to use my host code. This host code will go up until the 30th of June, so up until the end of tomorrow. If you're ordering after tomorrow, there will be a brand new host code for July, which I'll pop up in all my social media so that you'll find it there, and it will also be on my blog. Okay, so let me flick up the camera now back to my face so that I can say goodbye to you face to face, and then we can finish up. So just one moment and I'll cover up the camera. There we go. Oh, I'm up in the sky. The coloration on the I don't know what's happening with my lights. Oh, there we go. They've worked themselves out. Do you know what it might be? It might be the reflection from my tiara, actually, because usually I don't have this much trouble with the color, but it might be because it's reflecting. It's trying to focus on my tiara today. Oh, there we go. We've got color adjusted. Yay. All right, so there again is my little card. Oh, look, I'm holding it with the cocktails covered up. Let's go that way. So I hope you really like that card. It's super cute, so much fun, all that color going on. It's a great card for a party. So thank you again all so much for all your well wishes, your happy birthday messages. Oh, why an odd number, Tina? I just saw your comment. Well, in crafting, we always say to use an odd number because it balances better on a project. So rather than just use 2 of something, especially when you're embellishing and that sort of thing, always using 3 or 5 or 7 of something, it balances out better than just 2. It's what we always say. It's about how the eye sees all the components. Yeah, so it just seems to balance everything better with an odd number. So that's just another crafty tip for you. Oh, thank you everyone. Thanks, Diane. Yes, I've had a lovely birthday, and we're going to, I think we're having a barbecue for dinner, so probably should get going because they're probably all waiting for me to get that underway. So yeah, remember to look out for Connie's stamp set. It is really, really cute, and that gorgeous rainbow paper as well. So thank you all for being here with me today. Thank you for helping me celebrate my 50th. Very special day, special birthday. And thank you all so much for all your love, all your constant support. And yeah, I can't say thank you enough, really. But I feel it very much in my heart. So yeah, thank you all. All right, well, you all have a great week. I look forward to seeing you all again next Monday at 4 o'clock. And until I see you again, happy crafting, everyone. Bye.